Dunkin' Donuts Iced Coffee Lounge here. I'm Maxwell from Z100. And for those of you that are watching online at Z100.com, this young woman right here is one of the coolest, most personable. You've got a voice on you.
Thank you.
And we know that. And she is like uber famous. I'm standing next to a superstar. Give it up, guys, for Madison Beer, please. Come on.
Thanks, guys.
So how have you been? It's been a little bit since we
been.
last hung out. I think it was like maybe just before the holidays last year, like maybe October or November.
Really? It was that long ago?
It was that
we
long
were
ago.
watching, what's their names?
It was, no, I just remember that we came downstairs and I Instagrammed a picture of the two of us, and all of a sudden I had like 5,000 new Instagram followers.
Did you?
Yeah,
it
went super.
5K?
Yeah, well, you like definitely stepped my game up big time, dude. Let's talk about the fact that you are such an amazing social media juggernaut. I mean, how fun is it? Juggernaut. You're like a big dog.
What's a juggernaut?
That means like you're big. That means like you're huge, dude.
Wow, I've never heard that word.
You're one of the ones that that we all we aggressively love what it is that you tweet.
You aggressively love me.
I do.
I
yeah.
Oh. Thank you for aggressively loving me. I aggressively love you.
Your
back.
words, they are so poignant, and the fact that you're so connected with your fans. How important is that it is you that's running your Twitter, your Instagram, all that good stuff?
I would never let someone, like, I don't trust anyone with anything. So first of all, I would never let someone like have my passwords. So second of all, I don't know. It's just I feel like it's important. Like, and if someone ever does tweet from my account, I think everyone knows. I think everyone's like, okay, that was a capital letter. That was not Madison. Like everyone knows like the way I tweet. I feel like, and you know, I don't know. If I delete a tweet after 3 seconds, I know it was me.
She always does that.
Yeah,
oh
they know. They know.
Hey, but here's the thing. It's your escape, and it's the way that you stay connected with your fans.
100%.
How cool is it to know that you can share how you feel and see how people respond to that, good and bad. Just knowing that you're able to connect with people on that level.
No, it's amazing, but you know, it's also hard for me because I talk a lot, so it's like I tend to like rant about things.
Yeah.
But no, it's amazing. Like the other day I was on my Instagram and someone was like saying some bad stuff about me and one of my fans wrote back and then the person started like attacking them.
Yeah.
And that like made me so mad, so I tweeted and I was just like, if anyone messes with you guys, send them to me. Like no one messes with my babes.
I love that.
Yeah,
I mean,
and it was just like
you stand up for yourself. I mean,
yeah,
and being a young woman who does that, how important is it for you to set that standard to let everyone, whether it be a young man, you know, boy, girl, whoever it is, how important is it for you to stand up for yourself?
I don't want to like acknowledge haters because I don't think you should even give those kind of people the time of day. But I also like want to make sure that they know it's like it's okay to stand up for yourself and you should like stand up to bullies or stand up to people who are like trying to knock you down because, you know. You can do it.
You can do it. There's a lot out there. I mean, what was it, Twitter? A lot of Twitter fingers out there, man. People doing it nowadays, dude, which isn't necessarily the coolest thing. But for you to be so strong, where does that strength come from?
I think it comes from my mom. My mom is like one of the strongest people I've ever met in my life. You know, people follow her on Instagram and are like, "You should have aborted your daughter." Like people say horrible things
stupidest
to
stuff,
my
right?
mother,
Yeah.
to my mother.
Yeah.
So it's like I think she's really strong because of like, of course, it's when it's said about you, it like obviously hurts your feelings. But when it's said about like your kid, you just want to attack somebody. You know what I mean? So same with my brother. Like if someone comments on his Instagram, I just go crazy. So
let's talk about the fun stuff, Madison. I mean, you've been able to go across the country and perform and to see so many people smile to the music that you make. Yeah. What is that feeling like for you, dude?
It's crazy, you know. That's like all I've ever dreamed of is making people smile with my music, and you know, just making people happy in general. Like my fans are like my sisters and brothers more than they are like my fans. So it's great that I have like the opportunities to not only meet them but like perform for them and interact with them. It's like a dream.
Before we get some music to you, one last question. Let me see. Justin Bieber, we obviously know. You know, I'm just gonna go. I'm diving straight in, dude. What was it like when you got that first, confirmation, that notification that like, man, this dude, I've got Bieber fever, and now he recognizes me for who I am. Like, what was that like for you?
Honestly, like I don't like. thinking back to that, I'm like in straight fangirl mode because I was the biggest fan of him. Like I loved him so much. I wore purple lipstick on his birthday to school. I was like straight up. I have photos of it. I swear. Like it was crazy. I spent an hour in my garage painting a pair of glasses purple with nail polish.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
I
loved
bought
him.
Those.
Probably, but I wanted to paint them. Okay,
I ain't mad at you.
Don't hate on me.
Go for it.
So no, I mean I was like the biggest fan, and when he tweeted me, it was like I like you can't even put that into words. You know what I mean? Like when your literal idol recognizes you for like what you love to do. It was, and not only did he tweet me once, he tweeted 3 different things about me.
You probably memorized all 3 of those different things.
I don't know.
Yeah. But no, it's super cool that like. And another thing I was remembering when I was over there, we were listening to Pentatonics. That's what we were freaking out about.
That's what I was trying to say.
We were freaking out over Pentatonics.
Like they're so good. I'm obsessed with them.
But here's the thing, and I think we've talked about this. How weird is it for you now to know that there are so many of your, people that you think of, and you're like, oh, they're so good, but they're fans of you. What does that feel like?
Yeah, I mean, I forgot who it was, but I think it was. I'm trying to think. There was some person. I was at like iHeart Radio or something backstage, and I was like, oh my God, I love her. I think it was Fergie, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And she came up to like me and a group of my friends, and she was like, oh, I've seen you on Instagram. She was like, I love your Instagram videos, you singing, you're so talented. I was like,
you hold on, right?
Excuse me, Fergie? I was like, what'd you say? like so I don't know if it was her, but it was someone like that, and I was freaking out, and I was like, what is going on? Like Jason Derulo the other day told me he likes me and like followed me on Instagram. I was like, okay.
Yeah, has
guys.
it become real yet for you yet?
No, not at all.
Still not? I mean, come on now. It's got at some point in time, the fact that you believe so much in yourself, let it sink in, dude, and let it be like that thing that that you've been working your tail off, and you've gotten to this position for a reason. It's because you're super talented.
Thank you.
Right? I mean, you guys were freaking out when you almost exploded our website when we started to do the contest for people to come and hang out with you. We were like, oh my gosh. Now I want to talk about the other single. I mean, obviously it's a couple of dudes who have come here and rocked their faces off, for a little bit. Yeah, this is my guys, man, Jack and Jack, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All for Love, and this was a song that I know we spoke about. Why did you feel that they fit, aside from just the obvious, we're friends and all that stuff, but why were they the right ones for this particular song?
I think that Jack J is the only one really on the song.
Yeah.
I think all of their fans got really mad. They were like, why'd you write Jack and Jack if it's just Jack J? But that's what they wanted because Jack G's in the video. So he was like, I want to be like on the project. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. So anyway, so Jack J is the only one on the record, but he's I've always just loved his like style of rapping, and he's such a talented writer. So I just was like, yo, hop on my song. And he was like, yo, I'm down.
Of course. Is that how the conversation?
Quite honestly, that was basically how it sounded. Like, I think I was in a meeting with my manager and a few other people, and they were just like throwing out names. And I was like, what about Jack J? And they're like, yeah, call him. That was literally the conversation that we had on the phone.
Boom.
He was like, yo, I'm down. And I was like, all right, bye. that was it. That was basically how it happened. So
for you guys watching and here in the studio with us, it doesn't normally go down like that. It's normally like
it's only a lot of
lot of emails that go back and forth. So the fact that you were able to just hop on the phone and it worked, dude. How fun was it for you to be on this song and just know that you have basically your brother?
So naughty. He's such a bad girl.
This one here, you guys don't even pan the camera on her right quick.
Lori.
Right here, there's a troublemaker right here. Goodness gracious. But no, how cool is it to know that you can go into that environment and be so comfortable?
I mean, it's great. We're talking about All for Love, right?
Yes.
Sorry, she distracted me. I just forgot what we were saying. No, I mean, it was so much fun. I mean, I'm really close with Jack J because, we know. So, filming the video was like, I think the most fun. It was like a really long day, and it was just like a great video. And I don't know, the director was amazing, and he had a lot of really cool ideas that we were pretty hesitant to do just because we didn't know how people were going to react.
Totally.
So, but we love the way it came out, and we're glad we took the chances we did, and
it works. We're glad. As fans, we're glad. Once again, hanging out in the Dunkin' Donuts Iced Coffee Lounge. I'm Maxwell, Z100.com. You're watching this, and it's time for me to get to these fan questions,
okay,
Joe.
Let's do it.
Because, I mean, I've got some of the best. You want some more water? I can go get your water, too, if you want me to. Or you,
no,
you
I'm good. Thank you.
Word. All right, so this is the first one from Ashley Darson. She texts in the question from area code 201.
What's up, Ashley?
Fears. What's one of your biggest fears?
Snakes.
Ooh.
And I always get really scared to say that because I feel like someone's going to, like, purposely do something
like
one
throw
day.
like
and
a fake snake over there.
there's a thing, you know the movie Jackass, obviously.
Yes,
There's a
yes.
part where this guy is afraid of snakes, and he's walking in their, like, trailer, and they put a blanket over a hole. Like, so there's a big hole in the bottom, and they put a blanket. He falls into a thing of rubber snakes, and he's freaking out, whatever. And then there's, like, 10 real big ones in there, and he starts, and he can't get out. He's freaking out. He's a grown man. I would be dead. I would be on the floor. I don't know what I would do.
I promise you will never have to deal with that here as E100. I got
get
your back.
honestly nervous
All right.
everywhere I walk.
I
that
will
I'm gonna
not-
fall into a pit of snakes.
I will not put you anywhere where you need to walk into a pit of snakes, dude. All right. At Jilly, a lot of threes here, or Jilly with threes and then a B on it. She wanted to know, what is your ringtone right now?
I don't
Do
know
you-
my phone, but it's just. I think it's just dun 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 dun.
Just like the regular.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's the
Wait, how's that go?
normal
Wait,
basic one.
how's it go again? I want to hear you sing it one more time.
Dun, 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 dun,
All right,
dun,
man, that
dun,
sounds exactly like my ringtone.
dun,
Okay,
dun,
sweet.
dun, dun, dun.
I got a couple of good ones here also. This
Yeah,
comes
let's
from
hear
at Khadijah. That's what she said. Yep.
Oh, Khadijah. Shout out to you.
YouTube, yo. Who's your favorite YouTubers at the moment? Ooh.
I love PewDiePie. I
Okay.
think that's really geeky of me to say because he's like a gamer.
Yeah.
But I think he's so funny. His videos make me laugh so hard. Like I die from him. I think it's the accent that like adds to it too. You know, I think it adds, but he is so funny. I love him. And him and his girlfriend are really cute, Marzia. I'm
One
a
of those
fangirl,
moments
I
where
swear.
that's what I say, where you sit there at the computer for probably hours. Yeah,
on
you don't
end.
realize.
She's so
like,
cute. Her hair is so long, goals.
Okay. This is from Butter a Wildfire on Twitter.
Tara.
Butera?
That's Ariana Grande's thing.
I didn't. I wrote down two T's here.
She's
There's two
offended.
T's
She's
right here.
offended.
There's two T's on here. I'm like, what? All right. All right.
Tara.
Hey, I'm just reading the questions. She wants to know, are you coming to Europe? Are you planning on that?
I am planning on it. I don't have a plan yet, but I
Yes.
am planning on it. I definitely want to go there. I'm definitely going to go in
Please,
2016.
before you go, school me on the. I want to make sure I get this name right. Butera.
Butera.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to screw that up ever again, dude. So before I go to Europe, I want to
gotcha.
make sure I get that ish straight.
Butera.
All right. I pulled this one because our friend Shauna, she's actually here. She's chilling in the studio.
Hey, Shauna. She's embarrassed. Hi,
Haters,
Shauna. We
haters
love you.
gonna hate. We know that. But how do you stay so positive when you deal with some of the random stupidity that
You know,
people tweet and say on social media?
It definitely is a lot of stupidity for sure.
Yeah.
But I think I just have good people around me. You know,
Yeah.
I try to keep like my fans around me, my boyfriend around me, and my like family around me. You know, I definitely like make sure that I have good people surrounding me that keep me up. You know, because obviously I'm human and sometimes it gets to me, but I definitely like brush it off because you know. If it's like at the end of the day, like if you look in the mirror and you know who you are and you know what all that crap people say about you is a lie, then who cares? You know.
I'm with that. Round of applause
Know
for that
your
answer
heart.
for sure, man.
Thanks,
Know
guys.
your heart. I love
Preaching
that.
up in here.
Got one more here. All right, and I want to pick this one out from.
Can some of them ask questions? If
Yeah,
they
do you guys want to ask questions here in studio? Oh, okay. Yeah, throw some questions out.
She's like the
Yeah.
talk. She's like the voice
That
of
helps me
everyone.
also from not screwing up anybody else's Twitter names anymore, dude. So yeah, who's got a question here in
Wait,
the?
I want to hear
in the
this last one.
All right, well the last one. All right,
Fill
do
me
you have
out.
any hidden talents? That's from Sarah on Facebook. Keep it real.
I don't know if it's a talent, but I could like say the alphabet backwards.
Yo, that is a talent, dude.
Is that a talent?
Yes. Okay, here we go.
Forwards?
Let's break this down right here in the camera.
Okay.
Madison Beer.
Hopefully this is right. Or I'm gonna
Alphabet
sound really
backwards. Go
Okay.
for it, girlfriend.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCVA.
Damn. All right. Wow.
Is that right? That probably was like.
It was
scrambled a
probably
little.
it could have been scrambled up, but I
Could've
wouldn't
missed,
know
like,
the
20
difference.
letters. That sounded way shorter than it should have sounded. But whatever. That's my hidden talent, I guess.
Wow, dude. In studio, what do we have for Madison? Come
Yeah,
on, throw some
anyone?
questions out.
Anyone?
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. In the back, what do you got? What would you name your
That's
tour?
a good question. Look at everyone's like, oh my,
Yeah,
what?
right?
I don't know. You know, I mean, it depends. I have a lot of songs in the making. One of them, I think I'd probably name it "Dark Side of Love" because that's one song that I have in the works right now. And if I were to release that, I feel like I feel like that's a cool name. I don't know.
They're saying yes, do it now. Dark Side of Love,
but
I like
maybe there's a lot of options in the making, but it might just be called Madison's Tour.
that. Own it. I like
Maybe,
that.
'cause it's
Okay,
sound-
another question. What do we got
Good
here in the
question.
Hard Rock Cafe sweatshirt?
This girl named Kiara. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, but it's Kiara. Iiara. And if you follow me on Snapchat, I listen to her song like every single minute of my life. It's called Gold. If you haven't heard it, it's amazing. And she's like so cute and so cool. And yeah, I just
What would
love
it
her.
mean to you? You know what I'm saying? Or what about to her right now? The same way that Justin gave you that verification, she validated. She was like, boom, you verified. Boom, Madison is it. What if you gave her that verification right now?
Oh, I don't know if
Like-
I have that power.
No, but I'm just saying, just the fact that you are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
believe in her.
No, I
like
mean,
that.
I love her. So shout out to you, Kiara. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, but I love your music and you're dope. Keep it up. And I love you.
There it is. Another one. Who do we got? Go for it.
Anyone.
Yeah, go for it.
Lori, come on. You got this.
Mm.
You know, I've dyed my hair many times in the past. I dyed my hair like, that's so weird. I saw a girl with like lime green hair today that looked so pretty. It looked so pretty on her. Anyway, but I wouldn't do it. But it looked really good on her. He's shaking his head. No. But, you know, if anyone watches American Horror Story, Hotel, anyone on it, Lady Gaga looks so bomb in this season. Like, she has like white hair and her eyebrows are white and she just is like glowing all the time. So if I were to dye my hair, that'd probably be where I went.
Wow.
Dye my eyebrows too. I'd go all out.
I got one last question for you, Madison. That it's just a personal for me, only because it's been so amazing to watch you grow, and it's been so amazing to watch you. I mean, this is just the beginning stages of what's going to continue to be awesome for you. Gonna take a random left-hand turn with this question.
Take it.
Does it ever get strange, like when you go and you see your face, like on like billboards and magazines and stuff like that? Like, is that?
I was in the airport one time, and I was like on the cover of a magazine, and I was just in. I remember when I was in Teen Vogue a while ago. I was Justin's issue of Teen Vogue. I was inside of it, and this guy was standing reading it, and he like was looking at me like as he was looking at the page. And was
Wait,
like,
first off, let's address the fact that you said it was a guy that was watching
he was
you
reading
while he
Teen
was
Vogue.
reading Teen
It
Vogue.
was like he was like
Are you sure it wasn't me in the airport?
might have been.
Yeah, okay.
He was like he was just like looking at it, and he looked at me and was like, "You look a lot like this girl," and I was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he was just like, "No, I think you're prettier." And I was like, "Do I take that as a compliment or an insult?" Because I'm like, because that's
that
me.
is me. Oh.
I'm like, I don't know what. I was like,
Yeah.
Thank you.
That
Yes,
wasn't
like,
wasn't me in the airport that
right.
time. I promise. That wasn't me in the airport. No,
yeah,
not at all.
No one else has questions. No one.
See, this is what happens all the time. We get the chance to be up
Yeah, and
close
then
and
everyone's
so,
gonna
and then
leave.
it like
Everyone's gonna leave and be like, "Wait, I have a
I
question."
had something.
Yeah.
No, go
It's
for
fine.
it. Oh, who would you
That's
want
a
to
good
be your
question.
opener on tour?
You know, I mean, if I go on tour, it probably won't be for another like couple months at least. But but I don't know. I mean, there's so many amazing artists out there right now.
Everybody's
Shawn
whispering
Mendes. Oh my
Shawn
God,
out
I'd
here.
love to open up for him. He would not be opening up for me. Are you kidding? No, but I think that he's amazing. Rihanna's gonna open up on tour for me. That would be nice. But no, Rihanna's going on a tour actually that I would love to just see. I don't want to.
I'm sure you could put a phone call out there. Somebody can make something happen for you to get you into that
You have
concert
one?
venue. Promise. Do you and Jack plan on writing a song together?
That's a good question. You know, we're always like being creative and just like feeding off each other and writing stuff. I think a cover would come out before a song would.
Yeah.
Because you know we have like 3 or 4 songs that we always sing together when we're bored. So we probably will cover one of those hopefully one day.
Go for it.
I remember you came here last time, well, not the time before that one, when you were here for Fashion Week. Are you going to come back down?
Yeah, I'm gonna come to Fashion Week this year. It's in like mid-February, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
All right.
here.
Boom,
She's
you got
one.
it. Oh, are you gonna pull a Jack and Jack and skip New York City on your tour?
Damn! She
Wow.
just went out.
I see you over there,
put
Barbara
this girl on
Walters.
Wild and Out.
My
God
goodness,
damn,
right?
That was crazy.
Wild style.
That was wild.
Where's Nick Cannon at?
Yeah, where's Nick Cannon? No, I will not. I will not do that. New York is my hometown. New York will be the first and last stop on my tour.
Love
Don't worry, I
that.
got you guys. I
Love
got you.
that.
that was great.
You
that
guys
was
are hilarious.
amazing.
All right, girlfriend, we got to get you out of here. So let's make
Okay.
sure, as you all are checking this out online now, let's make sure we drop all the actuals, and so we're not like following some fake Madison or Madison like
There was
you
a
know like
sad day recently.
oh
My Twitter is not any longer Madison L. Beer.
yeah.
And everyone is very sad about it. I thought people would be like, yeah, you finally,
finally
got
got
your
your
name. And people were
name.
like, why would you do this to us? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I did not know this was the reaction I was going to get. But yeah, now I'm just at Madison Beer on Twitter and Instagram, and it really bothers me because in my name on at Madison Beer, the capital letters are there, and it like makes me cringe every time I look at it. I don't know why I have a thing with capital letters.
Yeah,
I just have a like they
you
just
must
make
have had
me
a tough
feel
time in
uncomfortable.
school. Like your teachers must have been like,
they must have been like, why they circle every beginning of the sentence and like you don't do capital letters, and I'm like, you're gonna have to deal with it. Sorry.
Mom and dad were probably just like, yeah, that's her.
She's
Live
just
with
weird.
it.
She got OCD like that.
Live with it. Every time that you come and hang, dude, it's like one of the coolest things because I mean, you're just so true to who you are. You're so humble. You're so you know, just a normal person. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of us get kind of mixed up, and we think that you know, our favorite celebrities are you know, just unattainable and unreachable.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think about when I was before any of this started happening. I remember I was like really jealous of Selena Gomez because she was dating Justin, and like me and my friends were always just like, we're like, oh, she's so lucky. And I remember my friends used to always talk so bad about her just because she was dating him, but they low-key loved her. And like I was always like, stop being mean to Selena, I like her. But like, you know, when your friends don't like somebody, you have to be like, yeah, she's horrible, even though I loved her. Anyway, so I just remember that, and like now, like looking at it, like I've met Selena so many times, and it's crazy. Like she's such a normal person. And it's like no matter how big and famous someone is, like no one's ever gonna just be like have no feelings and stuff. And people think like, oh, like I could just comment on her Instagram, blah blah blah, and she'll never see it. But like they most likely will see it. You know, like it's like
you do.
You know, people don't realize that everyone's a human being, no matter how.
Well, as fans of your music and you and everything that you've done, I think that's the reason why. I mean, am I lying, y'all? No, right? See, it's you, girl. So now's the time that you all here in studio get the chance to hang out and say hello to her personally. You all online at Z100.com. You guys got to peace up out. So thanks for checking us out in the Dunkin' Donuts Iced Coffee Lounge. I'm Maxwell. It's Madison Beer. One last round of applause, y'all.
Thank you for watching.
Peace.